In the heart of East Africa lies a nation that is not only embracing but excelling in the realm of renewable energy. Kenya, a land of natural wonders, is also a beacon of sustainable progress, spearheading efforts to achieve the Sustainable Development Goal of affordable and renewable energy for all.
Currently, 90% of Kenya's power is generated from renewable sources, with 40% generated from geothermal, 45% from hydropower, and the remainder from wind and solar.
Through visionary initiatives and ambitious projects, Kenya has pioneered innovative solutions. The country's diverse renewable energy mix, including geothermal, solar, wind, and hydroelectric power, stands as a testament to its commitment to sustainability.
Looking at the actual targets that government has set itself, they're probably on the higher side. We're unlikely as a country to actually hit those targets. But I think what it does is to actually focus the country towards increasing the reliability and availability of power, which is actually a good thing for industry.
Communities once living without reliable electricity now thrive thanks to these sustainable endeavors. From powering homes to energizing industries, renewable energy has become a catalyst for progress, bridging gaps and transforming lives.
While Kenya has aggressively connected households and businesses in the national grid, increasing access from 23% to 75% of the population over the last 8 years, currently 40% of rural areas are still not covered by the grid. That's primarily because it is too expensive to extend the grid to those remote areas in the near term.
There are increasingly new technologies in solar which are making solar a lot more affordable and increasingly more commercially viable. In Kenya, geothermal is clearly going to be the front runner in terms of renewable energy connected to the grid. Wind increasingly as well. And so solar depends on what tariff is eventually arrived at. I think ultimately authorities want to ensure that power costs are kept at a minimum, and so you want to keep the very expensive power out of the grid.
The collaborative efforts between government, private sector, and local communities have set a precedent. Kenya's dedication to innovative and partnership lays a foundation for a greener future, not only for the nation, but for the world.
Deforestation is one of the causes of climate change. So they said there has to be a better way and there has to be a better solution that we can provide to these people for them to be able to cook. We know we need food to survive. So cooking is something that you do every day. Yeah? So they went back and thought through a solution that will not cause cutting down of trees. So it addresses the issue of environmental impact, but also these people use charcoal because it's cheap and it's easily available. So they thought, can we find a product that balances between being environmentally friendly and being affordable? So it was a dual need. It was not one overriding the other. So that was the thought process. So that's when they went back and said, how can we address this problem?
In 10 years, the rest of the world will look at what leapfrogging technologies came out of Kenya and came out of East Africa, and I think we will have a situation where this part of the world is the role model for others, going off the grid, harnessing the power of the sun, and connecting people affordably, reliably, and quickly in a way that's never been done before.
As the sun sets over this beautiful country, Kenya stands as a shining example of dedication to affordable and clean energy. Let us all come together in order to achieve the greater goal, which is sustainable development.